My name is Addy, I'm a junior at Rutgers, and I run the Black Lodge. I was struggling to pick colleges, and then I knew that New Brunswick had probably the best basement show scene in the country. I decided to pull up here. It's been running since January 2023. Our first show was, I believe, the 20th or the 21st. You just need to know the address and pull up and expect to have a good time. I think we're getting together the plans to relocate, do it again. Tonight we have Nick Mochio opening, then we have Pillow Inn, Jag One, Citrus Maxima, and All Around playing. You know, there's some great places to go around, watch some music, have a good time. A few to name would be the Crypt, the Laundromat, Rock Bottom, Teacher's Lounge.
Aren't you in a band too?
I am in a band, yes.
Okay, what band is that?
I'm in Something Odd.
Something Odd. Have they performed here too?
Yeah, a few times now. It's been fun every time we've done it here.
What instrument do you play?
I'm a bass guitarist.
My name is Caroline Romanelli, aka Embrace DIY Productions, and I organize shows in Madison, New Jersey. So there's so many things that happen in the space all the time that sometimes we have to flip a room, and that could be challenging depending on what was in this space before our event. But normally it just ends up working out, which is cool. Sometimes the weather is a challenge. It's been raining, but luckily people weren't really deterred by that, and we had a good crowd. So I would say like weather and like the change of the space and how it's a multi-use space. Well, I've been booking shows and doing open mics for a while. Since 2015 I started in New Brunswick, and from doing open mics every Wednesday and doing shows every Sunday, I ended up meeting a lot of musicians and booking a lot of bands, and I just know a ton of people, and they tell their friends who are also in a ton of bands, and then they come email me, and it just is one big happy family. Once a month I do a show at the Asbury Hotel. It's more acoustic. I did have bands, but now it's more acoustic stuff. It's every fourth Friday at the Asbury Hotel. New Brunswick music scene is why I'm here today. It's literally what gave me, I started in New Brunswick, and all the bands that came from the basements are just amazing. You've been to a bunch of basement shows. I was the person that would bring the bands from the basement up into like dive bars. And yeah, the scene there, I don't know what it's like now. I haven't really been around since the pandemic, but before the pandemic, I know it was absolutely amazing. Every time a show house goes under, there's always new one comes up, so I'm glad that that's still a thing. And that's been happening since like the 80s, so that's really cool that that's still happening.